got to finish it.
Ariana Grande's song The Way, actually I wrote about me and Jason. It was gonna go on my record, and somehow people heard it, she loved it, she cut it, she did an amazing job.
Ariana Grande's music career was stolen. American Idol winner Jordin Sparks put everything into her music, but when she went to her record label, they laughed her off. Instead of letting her release the music that Jordin wrote, they went behind her back and gave it to Ariana Grande. So let's get into it. At this point, you guys should know that everything in the music industry is manufactured, and Jordin Sparks claims that Ariana Grande essentially stole her music career. If you haven't heard of Jordin Sparks before, she was the youngest person to win American Idol. At just 17 years old, she was launched into a music career and had some major hits.
Whatever happened to Jordin Sparks' music career? So Jordin Sparks rose to fame when she was on American Idol in 2007 and became the youngest contestant to win the show at just 17. After the show, she signed a record deal and released her debut single Tattoo, which was a top 10 hit. She then released her song No Air with Chris Brown, which had international success and became her biggest hit to date. Her debut album was certified platinum, selling over 1 million copies in the United States. She then began working on her sophomore album Battlefield and released the lead single of the same name in 2009. Although the song was a hit, the album unfortunately did not have as much success as her debut album. After this, Jordin took a break from music and she starred in the film Sparkle alongside Whitney Houston. In 2015, 6 years after her second album, Jordin released her third album Right Here, Right Now. Unfortunately, the album didn't really have any promotion and was not able to perform well. She then took another break from music and became an unsigned artist, and now she releases music independently.
Now that you guys have some backstory on Jordin's career, let's talk about how Ariana steps into the picture. So Ariana Grande's first album is titled Yours Truly, and supposedly that album was actually Jordin's album at first. The reason why we know this is because a music producer named Harmony Samuels spoke about his experiences working with Jordin Sparks and then Ariana Grande. This producer claims that Jordin is the originator of Ariana's debut album, Yours Truly. Looking back at 2013, Harmony Samuels revealed that he was given the task of co-executive producing 2 albums, Fantasia's Side Effects of You and Ariana Grande's Yours Truly. But some of the major hits from Ariana's album was in fact Jordin's at first, and there's even proof that she had recorded these songs for her own project.
We never got to finish it. See, we never got to finish it.
Now that was Jordin's demo version of the song. I definitely do not blame her for selling the song to Ariana Grande. She was a hot up-and-coming actress looking to get into the music industry. Her team took that song, got it to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, pretty much slam dunked it.
Harmony was quoted saying, "While I was doing that album for Fantasia, I was working on those records for Ariana Grande, but they weren't Ariana Grande records, they were Jordin Sparks records. That song, The Way, that Ariana Grande released and was a hit, was actually written by Jordin Sparks." And at this point in Jordin's career, her team was moving forward with this album titled Battlefield, which didn't really do well. The song was actually written by Jordin Sparks about her boyfriend at the time, Jason Derulo, but Ariana's team fell in love with the song as soon as they heard it, and it pretty much kicked off her music career.
I did, thank you. Ariana Grande's song The Way, actually I wrote about me and Jason. It was gonna go on my record, and somehow people heard it, she loved it, she cut it, she did an amazing job, and it keeps on rising, and I'm like, what just happened? What just happened? So I'm very excited to get my, flex that muscle a little bit.
Now, as you previously heard, Jordin wrote the song in tribute to her ex-boyfriend, Jason Derulo, but Ariana Grande's team heard the song, came in, swiped it. She didn't even get time to finish the song before they came in and bought it. Jordin's record label went bankrupt shortly after she put out her third album.
It must have been hard to see that song do so well and then to watch your own music career and music label fall apart. Harmony says that Jordin Sparks is the originator of those records and the blueprint behind who Ariana is now. My vision was for Jordin to be that person.
Even the producer who worked on Ariana's debut album recently admitted that Jordin is the blueprint for Ariana's sound. Harmony Samuels, who produced The Way and co-wrote it with Jordin, recently told Rated R&B that the sound of Ariana's Yours Truly album was originally meant for Jordin. "I was working on those records for Ariana Grande, but they weren't Ariana Grande records," Samuels said. "They were Jordin Sparks records." But Samuels didn't stop there, and he also called Jordin the originator and the blueprint for Ariana's current success. Samuels also revealed that Jordin's label, RCA, didn't see the value in what he was producing for Jordin, and they proceeded to go in a different direction.
At this point, Jordin started to get vocal about her disappointment in the label. She didn't hate the label, but was openly frustrated. They continued to delay her third album and really screwed up her career. Because she was not happy with her label, she decided to leave them in 2014 and sign with a new label under Sony Music. That's when she released her album Right Here, Right Now, which didn't do as well as her first two. And now that some of her post-Ariana music hasn't done that well, she's made it clear to the world that Ariana's music that launched her career is in fact hers and that she wrote it, which she must be getting paid writing credits for this. Something I find interesting is that the record label did not support Jordin in releasing the song The Way. They did not like it. They didn't think it went with her current aesthetic. Yet they took this song and promoted it with Ariana, showing that they did in fact believe in the song, but not Jordin performing it. And we've seen a lot of record labels. Actually, one of my friends who makes music claims that this one artist signed to her label had been stealing her ideas, her album, like completely copying her. So sometimes a record label will have a talented artist, but then they've got like, you know, an Ariana Grande who walks through and demands to be the next biggest pop star and decides to steal it from this artist and become who they are. Jordin could be catty about the situation, but I think she knows it's more of the record label's fault opposed to Ariana's. She wrote, "Trust me when I say I wanted it." She wanted that song. "I played it at the start of all my other sessions to show what direction I was headed in. But honestly, I'm not tripping." I mean, some people would be. "Ariana is amazing. If it wasn't going to be me, I'm glad it was her."
Jordin apparently doesn't have any animosity towards Ariana. However, sources close to Jordin are saying that she still feels like she wasn't treated fairly by her label and the industry at large. As for fans, many of them are saying this is just one example of record labels deliberately sabotaging Black female artists who refuse to let the industry control them.
Even though this is kind of a messy situation, people online believe that, you know, the record label was in the right. This person wrote, "This is really odd to me. I had Jordin's first album as a kid and it was so good, but a totally different vibe than yours truly. I'm not shocked they gave it to Ariana." This person criticizes Harmony, claiming that there are some songs on the album that he had no part of. They write, "I feel like he's trying to take a lot more credit than needed since this happens so much in the industry, especially when an artist is newer." Another person writes, "Jordin and her team have been trying to give her positive attention ever since her pro-life controversy when people stopped supporting her, but this is an odd play."
Now, they both undoubtedly sound great singing on a track. I love how Jordin and Ariana's team have been very transparent about the origin of the song. A lot of times I know artists will try to hide the fact that someone else wrote one of their biggest songs or a hit song by them. So it's good to see that they're just being very open and honest about how the song came about. As you can see, Jordin has no shame in her game. She said this song is her baby. She is so proud. She's working on new music. Shout out to Ariana Grande for their song going double platinum. That's such an accomplishment.
I'm glad that Jordin is an adult about the situation, but I think this story is interesting because it shows how like one of the biggest pop stars was essentially built off of Jordin Sparks back, who ended up being an American Idol contestant winner, which how many of those do you guys know? I mean, so many of those people win those shows and we never hear of them again. So she actually built herself from nothing, and she could have been maybe a lot bigger if she was able to put out her own music. But here's my email if you guys have any other video ideas for me. Let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package letter from Jackie, and it looks like they are in Wisconsin. And also it looks like this letter was sent in September 2022. So I finally got it. Hi Sloan, I'm not sure if you will even read this, but I hope you do. Well, almost a year later, but this is honestly the first time I've written to someone I don't truly know and who doesn't know me. I started watching you on YouTube about 2 years ago or so. I watch your videos when I am cleaning the house or cooking or whatever, and you always keep me coming back for the next video. Thank you for covering so much of the Free Britney movement. I really didn't know everything that was going on with her, and by watching your videos, I truly learned a lot about her situation. I was born in 1992, so I grew up listening to Britney Spears, and I just absolutely loved her. I also love the work you're doing covering all the Nickelodeon and Disney star scandals, which I've been covering a lot of those lately. Of course, as a 90s baby, it makes me very sad to know these awful and traumatic things happen to these stars. It's absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking to know what they really went through. These poor kids just wanted to live life like normal kids, and a lot of them were mistreated or worked like slaves. So again, thank you for covering and exposing those stories. I wish you well, and I look forward to watching more videos. I hope you get this and hopefully write me back. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Jackie. I really appreciate it, and I will cherish this letter. I've got like a drawer where I keep all my letters, and I never, have them for the rest of my life. I was cleaning through my desk and just reading through them the other day, and they're so nice. So I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys at a new video soon. Bye, guys.